Hey, how's it going? This is a video about commitment, and my hope is that by the end of this video, you will have taken your very first step. So let's talk more about that. Last Friday, I announced a film festival with my friends Colin and Samir.
Weekend Film Fest. This weekend, like right now. It starts right now. Yeah. It ends at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday.
The winning prize is my silver play button, which, let me get it. So this is it. This is my silver play button. It's awarded to those who break 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Somebody asked me recently, Matt, why would somebody want a plaque with your name on it for this accomplishment? To which I responded, I don't know. I really don't know why anybody would want it. I'm honored that somebody would, but honestly, it was just an excuse to downsize it, and I'm kind of close to 1 million, and you get a plaque for that too, so I think I'll keep the 1 million plaque. But anyway, it was honestly just a fun excuse to have this competition, to give a little giveaway. Maybe somebody wants it, maybe they don't. That's not the point. The idea was to get people to start creating. And sneakily, what we also tried to incorporate into this one is to get people to make a commitment that could potentially change their lives.
So the theme for this weekend is commitment. This plaque represents your commitment to your creativity and your idea, and so we want to hear from people an idea that they've committed to or an idea that they're going to commit to from this film on.
But the thing about commitment is that if you haven't said it out loud, wrote it down on a piece of paper, made a 60-second film, and uploaded it to Twitter to potentially win a silver play button, it's not real. You haven't actually taken your first step yet. At this point, it's simply an idle wish. I remember a time not too long ago where I always felt overcommitted. I'd say yes to coffee meetups before I thought it through. I'd agree to a client project before I was certain it'd be the best fit for both of us. My email inbox had become my sole to-do list, and I was constantly behind. Committing to building any new habits or routines was never a possibility because I was simply trying to stay afloat. But the harder I tried to get everything done, the more impossible it became to keep up. Then I sat down and wrote a bucket list. It's the corniest shit that I recommend you definitely need to do. And at the top of the list, I wrote, make a documentary about something I care about. About 3 months later, I was on a phone call with my soon-to-be friend and co-producer, Joshua Fields Milburn. And a couple months later, I'm driving all over the country filming interviews, following their journey, and capturing as much footage as I could. In hindsight, it seems like it was meant to be. Like that film, that project was an inevitability. But I can't stress to you how much uncertainty I faced and we faced as a team. How unlikely this project really was to actually be created. But it would never have even come up if I hadn't taken that first step. If I hadn't gotten very clear with the things that I wanted to commit to in my life. Now, I made another commitment this morning, a very small commitment, to watch every single submission to the Weekend Film Fest. Colin and Samir are going to be here in a couple hours. Now my job is to go through and try to find the finalists so we can pick the winner. 2 hours later, and I have finished going through and watching all of the film festival submissions, and I gotta say, you guys blew me away. I was inspired, I got emotional, I laughed a lot, there was a lot of really funny submissions. Now the hard part is gonna be picking the winner. So I'm gonna need Colin and Samir to help me with that. Oh, who could that be? Whoa! Oh my God! What's up, guys? What's happening? Guys. How's it going? So the guys came over, we sat down, and we watched through the top 20 finalists. Like, I think that what stood out to me the most in that one is like his writing. We analyzed each film, talked about what we liked about each of them, and some of them had us on the floor laughing.
Yes, I did.
I mean, come on.
That's amazing.
So this was way more difficult than we ever thought it would be. We discussed back and forth who we thought the winner might be. It was really a toss-up between a few amazing finalists, but we finally chose one person. And the winner is... Callum Davies. Callum told us about the things he definitely didn't want to commit to, and the one thing that he was most inspired to, which was create original films. I cannot wait to send you this plaque. I can't wait to see what you do with it, whether you hang it up on your wall, put it in your drawer, or throw it in the garbage. You are supremely talented. You have so much potential, and I know that you could go very far as a filmmaker and as a content creator, and there is no reason in hell why you can't get one of these plaques yourself. So maybe once you get your own, you can then give this to some, I don't know. Nobody's gonna want it. I'm gonna want yours. When you get 100,000, dude, you can send me yours. I'm not gonna make you do that, but if you wanted to, that would be really funny. Anyway, guys, if you didn't submit to this festival, then I have some homework for you. Right now, pull up a piece of paper and write down one big thing that you wanna commit to this year. It can be make a documentary, or it can be I wanna wake up early. It can be big, it can be small. The most important thing you can do is knowing that change starts with getting it out of your head and getting it onto a piece of paper, getting it into a 60-second film. Anything you can do to get started, that is the first way forward. Check out the winning submission as well as a bunch of the honorable mentions in the description below. Thanks for watching.